Refer to the toothpick pattern shown below. Complete the table. So in stage 1, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can't hardly see these numbers. Let me write them out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in stage 1 you had 4. Stage 2 you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stage 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now they want you to get 4 and 5, and they don't have the drawing, but you should be able to recognize that they're adding 3 each time. So this would be 13, and this would be 16. Okay, write the number of toothpicks as a sequence. A sequence is just a list of numbers. So basically they're asking you to take your previous answer and just write it as a list of numbers. 4, 7, 10, 13, and 16. Is a sequence above an arithmetic sequence? An arithmetic sequence is adding or subtracting the same each time, and if so, determine the common difference. That's what you are adding or subtracting each time. So we already said that you're adding 3 each time, so the common difference is 3. Okay, are the following sequences arithmetic? Okay, A is adding 1/2 each time. 1/2, 1, 1 1/2 is the same as 3 halves, 2. So yes, that's arithmetic. Choice B is, or the second one is adding 3 each time, so it's adding the same number each time, so that's a yes. Number C is adding 2, adding 4, adding 8. It's not adding the same each time, so that's a no. And then from 5 to 2 is subtracting 3. From 2 to -1 is subtracting 3. From -1 to -4 is subtracting 3. So yes, that is. It's subtracting the same number each time. Determine the common difference for each sequence. Okay, from -2.3 to -1.1 is adding 1.2. From -1.1 to 0.1, or 1/10, that's adding 1 2/10. And from 1/10 to 1 3/10, that's adding 1 2/10. So that's the common difference, is 1 2/10. This one, from -9 to -13, is subtracting 4. From -13 to -18 is subtracting 5. That's not the same thing. So there is no common difference. There is none. Okay, finding the next 3 terms in the arithmetic sequence. So this is subtracting 4, because you're getting further away from 0. Subtracting 4. So you want to subtract 4 each time. So -14 minus 4 is -18. Subtract 4 from that, you get -22. Subtract 4 from that, you get -26. So you're constantly getting further away from 0. Write an arithmetic sequence in which some of the terms are whole numbers and the common difference is 3/4. Well, if they want a common difference of a fraction, you need to make fractions with the same denominator. So let me just do like 4 or 5 of these, since they didn't tell us how many. Okay, so I'll just put 1. Now, you're doing whatever the top is telling you to do, so that's a +3. So I'm adding 3 each time. So 1 plus 3 is 4, 7, 10, 13. But all fractions must be simplified. 1/4 you cannot. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 7 over 4 cannot be simplified. These can be divided by 2, so 5 over 2. And this cannot be simplified, but so 13 over 4. So that is the final answer for that problem.